new report came out saying that Darren Waller and Denzel Perryman are seeking new deals from the Las Vegas Raiders. What is going on, guys? It's your boy, CJR Sports. We're coming back to another NFL video. Let's get right into it. So like I just said previously, Darren Waller and Denzel Perryman are seeking new deals from the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have been, I'm not going to say throwing out money, but definitely have been extending a few of their core players this past offseason, including Derek Carr, Maxx Crosby, and Hunter Renfrow. The club has recently just began training camp, and they're looking for a couple more players that they would like some more security over. This all was a report by NFL Network. First reported was actually Ian Rappaport, Rap Sheet. Tight end Darren Waller and Denzel Perryman are seeking new contracts. As I previously have said in a prior video, if not I'm thinking of someone's podcast, is that Waller is way underpaid. Considering the tight end deals that have been signed this offseason, a.k.a. David Njoku, he is slated to make only $6.25 million in a base salary in each of his next two seasons, and plus only a $500K in pre-game roster bonus. To kind of put it in perspective, the Browns just paid David Njoku a 4-year deal to pay him over $14 million per year. This happened this past offseason. Darren Waller has reached 1,100 yards in the past 2 or 3 seasons, while David Njoku has less than 650 yards, and that was his career high in one season. Waller recently hired a new representative. The fact that he reported to training camp on Wednesday and said in the past that he is letting his agent handle the contracts while he will just stay positive that both sides will get a contract done, and he just wants to play football. And Denzel Perryman on the other side. So we just got done talking about Darren Waller. We're going to Denzel Perryman on the other side. The Raiders acquired Perryman in a trade last season from Carolina. He had a career high in tackles, 154 tackles, and has one more year left remaining on his contract. He's a little bit older, but he is worth the money. He is the Raiders' Mike linebacker for this season, and you want him on your team as long as he is able to still play football at the level that he was with the Chargers and then going to Carolina. He still has a lot left in the tank, and when people say he doesn't, he does. He showed it. He had 154 tackles this past year. Say what you want about him, but he played some great football. And there's not much news about Denzel Perryman, but I know Darren Waller is of course the big guy. I hate people saying that Darren Waller is still underpaid, but how the Cleveland Browns overpaid for David Njoku. I completely agree, but to say that Darren Waller should barely get over $10 million a year is asinine. Darren Waller, you can argue, is a top 3 tight end in the NFL. That Travis Kelce and George Kittle probably better than him. Then you can make an argument, either Darren Waller or Mark Andrews. You can argue what you want. I'm not gonna say. I personally think Mark Andrews is a better blocking tight end, so I'm going to give it to Mark Andrews over Darren Waller. But, I mean, you can argue anyone. I personally think George Kittle is the best tight end in the league from what he's able to do on both sides of the ball. Catching, receiving, yards after catch, and on the other side, be able to block some of the best defensive ends and rush rushers edge rushers in the league. Then I go Travis Kelce. Then I go Mark Andrews. Very similar reasons why the George Kittle just doesn't do it as consistently and as good as George Kittle. But then I go with Darren Waller. Now, I think there's a little bit of a drop off, and then you have Kyle Pitts. But let me know down in the comments if you think both these guys get deals before week 1. I think Darren Waller needs to get a deal before week 1, and to be able to have that going into the season when they just acquired Devontae Adams and they're able to really make a legit push for the Super Bowl, it would be nice to be able to lock some of these guys down before their price even gets higher and higher. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I upload tons of videos on a day-to-day basis, so if you are subscribed, also hit the bell notifications. And it's your boy, CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.